Guys, quick introduction. Sorry, I know I look like hell. I just am pukey and it's making my TMJ act up. And yeah, life's kind of a bitch right now. Anyway, for me personally. Anyway, my name is Addie Payne. I live in Minnesota, and I would like to clarify that in no way, shape, or form am I related to anyone in Ferguson, Missouri. Because, yeah, it's one of those cases, or one of those videos. But, you know what? I'm gonna try to get on my stomach. Hold on. Work with me, people! Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those videos. And it's not gonna be, oh, well, he should have been indicted, he shouldn't have been indicted. Personally, I'm not going to say anything on that because I never really, followed it. I might sound, excuse me, that might sound bad, but I don't really care, okay? So, the one thing I'm going to say about this is to everyone in Ferguson, please, we don't need more violence. I understand if you want to protest, if you want to peacefully protest it, that's fine. But violence is not the answer. I mean, this kid, Michael Brown, he was a kid and he was killed. That's a terrible, terrible thing. I know his family does not want that. I've read statements from them. They don't want any more death and violence and anything related to their son. And you have to look at it from their point of view. They lost their child. That was their baby that they held, they watched grow up, and then was taken from them. So please, to everyone in Ferguson, keep in mind two things. To anybody who will comment on this video and go, well, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You're right, I really don't. But just because he wasn't indicted by the courts there, he could theoretically be indicted in a federal level. One. Two, he could also be sued for damn near everything he has by the family, which I don't know if they'll do or not. But that's an option. And three, he could actually lose his license to be a police officer anywhere, not just in Ferguson, in the entire US. The story I got all those facts from, I'll link to it in this video. But you guys need to realize, yes, he was not indicted on one level, but he could have other repercussions. So just until they decide what they're going to do, if you feel like protesting, hold up some signs. Okay? Do whatever you need to do. Hold a candlelight vigil. Hold another one. Mourn the loss of this child. Because that's what he was. He was a kid. He might have been legally an adult, I think. Like I said, I don't know hardly anything about this case. When it first happened, I was using a really, really shitty $12 flip phone, and I would just kind of see little posts about it on Facebook. And I couldn't click on the links because it wouldn't take me to the site. And I wasn't really around a computer all that much, so when I finally got to it and I actually did a little bit of research, I just knew a little bit about the case. And I still don't know that much about it, and I won't, for me, I don't really know if I want to learn about it because it was such a terrible thing. I just look at it as the outside story of everything. Okay, a young man was killed by a police officer. His body was left for 4.5 hours. Shouldn't have been left for 4.5 hours. I agree on that part. I just vibrated. Sorry, I'm recording this on my phone now. But yeah, I don't think, people should not, I just think personally, I know I'm going everywhere, that people should just try to do, if they feel the need to protest, they just need to do it as calmly as possible. And that's all that needs to happen. No more violence. I mean, honestly, the National Guard should go home in a week. Just to make sure that there's no more violence in that town. So if I get a lot of shit on YouTube and if people want to try to attack me and say, well, you're just this privileged white girl, what the hell do you know? Blah, blah, blah. You got two of the three right. I'm a white girl. You're right on that part. I'm not privileged at all. I'm using a semi decent smartphone, yes, that I paid for myself. I pay for every month. And right now, I live in a homeless shelter. So, you want to try telling me how I'm so privileged? Go ahead, because all your arguments are invalid. But yeah, just if this can get to even one or two people in Ferguson, that would be amazing. Just please share the hell out of this video, because that's all I want is just for one person to down there to watch it and go, huh, maybe I shouldn't go out and, try to kill a cop or try to do whatever. I'm really not saying, anybody should go do that. I'm just saying, people just think about this rationally. If you've lost a child, you know what this family's going through, and just think about it like that. So I'm really tired. I feel like I'm gonna go throw up again, so I'm gonna go do that. But please share this video as much as you can. I always joked that I wanted to get viral, but this is a serious, serious topic that people need to see and hear. And just please, no more violence. Have a good night, guys.